what's up out there, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This morning, I just went and picked up a vehicle, and I have a vehicle this morning that is the epitome of being trashed on the inside. You wait till you see the inside of this vehicle, and let me show you what it looks like. So I just went and picked up this 2019 Honda Acura, and I'm going to do a full detail on it, which is outside, inside, but the inside interior, let's get to it. But well, let me first show you the outside of it. You see there's bird poop on it. I mean, the vehicle hasn't been cleaned. It's a 2018 or 19, something like that. It's only got 34,000 miles on it. It's a nice vehicle, it really is. Nice vehicle. It's in great shape. It just has not been taken care of, okay? It needs some attention. And when I tell you attention, so get ready for this, okay? Get ready for this. Let's take a look on the inside. You guys see all this? This is like crushed up M&Ms with peanuts all throughout it, all on the sides of it. Let's take a look at the inside, the console board. Look inside the cup holders. Look inside that little cubby hole right there. I mean, the vehicle is filthy. Let's take a look at these seats right here. Let's see. Let's take a look. Look at the inside of this console down in here. This is what it looks like. Okay, that's the passenger side seat. I don't know what that is. There's a smell that's atrocious inside here, and I don't know if I'm gonna have to bring out my ozone machine, because I do have an ozone machine to put in it. But it just smells like old candy and stuff that's just been crushed up and sitting there. That's a look at the back seats. Around that side over there, the headline and everything looks in good shape, okay? And look at the doors here. Let's take a look at this driver's side door. Look at this. I mean, this is gonna have to be really clean. The carpets are gonna be clean. I'm gonna steam clean it as well. So I gotta get out my old steamer. Take a look at that door there. Here's a look from the passenger side, and the seat is up. Look at down in here. There are the cup holders from this side. The dash. And there's a look at it. Let's take a look up under this vehicle. Look up under the seats. Look up under this. Now, for me to clean this inside here, this is gonna be at least a 5-hour job. At least 5 hours to clean the inside of this thing, or probably a little bit more than that, but all right, we'll see. Now, you all know a little bit something about me. I love an all-out challenge, I do. And this is not a challenge, okay? This is a declaration of war, all right? This is what this car is. This is not a challenge. This is truly a declaration of war against this dirt. So I'm gonna get on this thing, and you know, I want y'all to stick around and see the transformation of what I put this through. You see what it looks like. And throughout the video, I'll show you pictures of it, the before and the after looks. So, you know, we're gonna get to it. Now, everybody, this carpet is in such bad shape that I have to pull out my little small brushes like right here, where I can scrub this to get this stuff out of these corners. And I have not yet looked up under the seats to see if, you know, if I have to pull the seats out. I don't think I'm going to. Even if I have to, I'll get up under them, because that's not in the deal. And, you know, they didn't want the total, you know, the big deal package, you know, where I have to do a lot of extra stuff. They just wanted to clean it up. So I'm gonna clean it as much as possible. See, I'm using this little brush right here to get up in these corners to get this stuff out. Plus I got and see, this is a real stiff brush. I got some more like this that are wire brushes. I'm not using a wire brush on it, because wire brushes will tear the carpet up. So I got the wheels and tires and everything clean. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-soak it with I'm gonna use one of my foam cannon here, and I'm using the Suds Labs Wash and Wax shampoo. I'm gonna use that as a pre-soak for this. The reason why I did that I pre-soaked it at first, is because there's no telling how long it's been since this vehicle's been washed. Okay, so, and you could tell, you can look at, just see the water just sitting there, so it's got no protection. Now this time I'm using my other foam cannon. Remember I bought this foam cannon and I told y'all that I had to put a 1.5 orifice in it? I hope I pronounced that right. So we're gonna see how the suds are gonna come out in it. And this is not the Suds Labs. This time I'm using the Mr. Pink from Chemical Guys. Now, if you guys can see that, I want you to know what a difference is between when you change that orifice up. I mean, look at that's shaving cream like foam that's coming out of there. And that's Mr. Pink, all right? And it's making shaving cream like foam. So let's see what else it does. So everybody, look, I got in a little bit of hurry and I wanted to show you guys something. You know, this is my first time using this. This is the Suds Labs ceramic hydro coat. Hope y'all can see that. The ceramic hydro coat, the stuff that you spray on, you know, after you wash it, when it's wet, after you rinse it, you leave it wet, you spray it on it, and it'll spray it right off. And this is the results that I got of it. I mean, this stuff really works good. I'm gonna show you. I mean, you can see it bubbling up like crazy because there were no bubbles. I'm just gonna put a little bit right in this area. Okay, and you leave it on there for a matter of seconds. You don't leave it on there long at all. You spray it on, you spray it all over the vehicle, and then you just spray it right off. And hope you all can see what it's doing. That's the hydro coat. See if I can get a little bit closer for you all to see this a little bit better. But that's what the hydro coat done to it. Because at first the water was just laying there. You know, I told y'all that, you know, this thing had no type of protection, none whatsoever. And look at how the water is beating and sheeting right off of it. And that's the hydro coat. Now, how many times does this stuff last through how many washes? I have no idea. Okay, I have no idea. Maybe I need to read the instructions just a little bit more, but that's the hydro coat, and that's how this stuff works. Here, let me get it down here for you, and hope y'all can see this, okay? All right, and on here it says a hydrophobic polymer that repels water and dirt. Now, I got this on sale at Walmart, and it was like $6 a bottle, where it was normally like 15 bucks a bottle. Okay, and where it says right here, it says shake well before use, wash the vehicle, and then spray the stuff on and on the exterior surfaces of it. Don't let it dry, and you spray it on glass as well. It's okay to be used on glass. And you know, I sprayed it on the glass, but you can see, you know, what it did to the vehicle. It made it look like it's got some, which is not just making it look like it does. It did put some protection on it as well now. So And I gotta be honest with y'all, okay? This is my first time using this, okay? The Suds Lab the ceramic hydro coat. This is my first time using it, okay? And I'm telling you, this stuff really, what it does, I mean, it makes the water beat up and everything, but it makes the vehicle a whole lot easier to dry. Because as you can see with this car right here, that there was no wax, there was no protection, no nothing on it, none. Okay, so whenever you get a vehicle that's got nothing on it, I mean, the water basically sits on there, and then when it dries up in the streets. You know, I started wiping this off using one of my big towels right here, and I mean, this water is just beaded up, and it basically just evaporates right off of it. You know, so I'm telling you, this stuff, you know, what it reminds me of that P&S, because I used to have some, the P&S, what was it, bead maker. Yeah, P&S bead maker. And the same thing for less than half the price. Like I said, Walmart had this on clearance for $6. And I got four more bottles of it over there. So yeah, I will be spraying this on vehicles that I'm not, you know, doing any polishing or anything on, you know, just doing a basic detail on, because it makes it a whole lot easier to dry off. And what it does, it keeps it from drying off in the water spots. This is Suds Lab hit a home run with this. Well, Suds Lab got some really good stuff anyway, so, you know, and all right, and just like that, y'all, we got it. We're done with the Honda Acura. Now, I'll show you a little bit on the outside, and you notice I didn't focus too much attention on the outside because it really wasn't about the outside. It was more so about the inside. You guys saw what the inside of the vehicle looked like, okay? I mean, it was in dire straits, okay? It was in grave condition. So, you know, I want to show you. Let's start with the driver's side over here. First of all, we're going to take a look at the doors right there, and you see what the door looks like. And then let's look on the inside. Now, I got this towel down here because I don't have any more of those carpet mats, and I just don't want to, you know, put stuff all over the carpet again. And that's what the carpets look like now. That's what the seats look like now. Down on the inside of the cup holders, the gear shift, the buttons and knobs. Down inside this little box right here. You guys remember what all this looked like from the get-go, okay? It was a mess. You know it was a mess. All right, let's take a look at the back seat back here. And I don't have the floor mats back in it yet because, you know, they're still drying. And I got a couple hours before I'm going to take it back to the owner anyway. So let's take a look on the inside right here. A couple of little pieces of stuff here because I just got through doing some extra wiping, and there's some tile stuff. So I'll just run the vacuum cleaner over it and grab those couple of pieces of lint that's down there. But if you can look at the carpets and you can see what the carpets look like, you guys see what they look like at first. You saw what they look like at first. Okay, let's take a look at the doors. Condition that the doors are in. Close that up. Just go around here. The other carpets are on top of my Grand Marquis, and this is the other side. You guys saw all the M&Ms, crushed chocolate, candy everywhere, all over this car. I mean, it was in a mess. It was in a total mess. So, I gave him a detail at and I didn't charge him as much as I could have charged him because it was a friend of a friend of a friend, if you want to say it like that. Okay, but that's what that looks like in the front. There's the front door. There's that seat. Remember that front seat had all that shit down in it? You can see it in below. Okay. Up in there, around there, the screen, the steering wheel, everything. Everything has been cleaned. Everything has been treated. Okay. Wheels have been cleaned. Wheels have been treated. Like I said, I wasn't so much as focused up on the outside of it because I had a task more. It was more so with the inside of it because the new owner just bought it from somebody and that's what it looked like. So, they wanted to get it together and I got it together for them. All right, folks, so there you got it. In about an hour or so, it's about 2:45. In about an hour or so, I'm going to drive it back across town. I got to go all the way across town and take it back over there because I left my 300. I drove that over there. I've taken the 300 and parked it there and left it, you know, but I will not leave my F-150. No, my F-150 does not allow that. No, she don't like being left in places where she's not familiar with, unless I'm there. So no, she's out in front. So I'm gonna take this back and get it to him. Hey, you know, I really thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in the channel. I'm homing in up on 600 subscribers. I like to get to 1,000, you know. I didn't think I'd get to 600, and I thank God for that. All right, I really do. But I so much more so, I thank God for y'all out there. For those of you who push those buttons, who push those subscribe buttons. I can't call you all out by name, you know, because I need a list in front of me. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Keep supporting it. Let me help me to get my numbers up. Hit those like buttons. You can't forget. You gotta hit that notification button. It automatically rings right in there. And like I said, it doesn't cost you a dime. And like I said, you know, I talked about Suds Lab, you know, on this video, and also the Chemical Guys Pink. And like I said, these are all non-paid advertisements because none of these guys pay me anything. This is stuff that I buy. Nobody sends me anything for, you know, to try out the products because I'm not big enough of a detailer for them yet. So, you know, that's fine and dandy. That's okay, because, you know, if I can satisfy you, the viewers out there, and bring you something that can be somewhat entertaining / educational for you, you know, because, you know, I may be able to show you something and you may be able to show me something. Then you'd be surprised how many people have told me things, leaving them in the messages on YouTube, leaving them in my inbox. And I thank y'all for that, because, you know, it's some good constructive criticism. It really is, you know, and a lot more, they're more compliments than they are. But, you know, like I said, you're never too old to learn something new. Nobody's never too old to learn something new. So, with that being said, y'all have a wonderful day. It is about 72 degrees in St. Louis right now. You see, I got the doors wide open. We're supposed to get some rain coming in later on tonight, but then after that, temperatures are going to be great. I got a van that's coming up, guys. I got a work van that's coming up that I'm going to be doing. Wait till you see the condition of this work van and what I do to it. Watch the transformation, just like with this one right here on the inside. Thank y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.